Hello, my name is Sydney Alexander and I am from Birmingham, Michigan. Today I will be auditioning for the Iowa Center for the Arts Scholarship with 2 monologues and 1 song. The first monologue I will be performing will be portraying the character of Annie Wilson from the show Apartment 3A by Jeff Daniels. Welcome and hello. My name is Annie Wilson and I'm WPBK's Director of Fundraising here at Channel 68. Before we go back to Big Bird and all of his wonderful friends on Sesame Street, we need to take a short little break. How many Big Bird fans do we have out there? Oh my, so many of you. Well, that's great. But unfortunately, bringing Big Bird into your home every morning costs money, and that's why we're here. Channel 68 needs your help. And that's why all these wonderful people behind me are poised over their telephones. They're waiting for you to pick up your phone and make a donation so that we can keep Big Bird coming into your home every morning. Because if he couldn't, well, if he couldn't, well, that would be bad. B-A-D, bad, boys and girls. Because, okay, here it is. Do you know what will happen if those phones don't ring? Do you know what will happen if nobody calls? Well, there will be no more Sesame Street, because without Channel 68, well, Big Bird and all of his friends will be dead. And you know what dead is, don't you, boys and girls? Dead is gone, dead is goodbye, so don't be shy. Pick up your phone and make a pledge. Call 1-800-555-WPBK before it's too late. Now I will be performing a monologue portraying the character of Aaron Kreifels from the Laramie Project by Moises Kaufman and the Tectonic Theater Company. Well, I took off on my bicycle about 5 p.m. on a Wednesday from my dorm. I just kind of felt like going for a ride, so I went up to the top of Cactus Canyon and I was in some deep-ass sand and I wanted to turn back, but for some reason I just kept going. So I went along and there was this rock on the ground and I drilled it. I flipped over my handlebars and I ended up on the ground. So I got up, was just sort of dusting myself off, and I noticed something, which ended up to be Matthew. He was just lying there by the fence. I thought Halloween's coming up. I thought it was a Halloween gag. But then I noticed his hair. And that was a major key in me knowing it was a human being, was his hair. Because I seriously, I thought it was a dummy. I even saw his chest going up and down. I still thought it was a dummy. But when I saw his hair, well, I knew it was a human being. So I ran as fast as I could. I ran to the nearest house and I called the police. Now I will be singing the song Moonfall from The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Between the very dead of night and day, upon a steely sheet of light, I lay, and in the moonfall I'll give myself to you. I'll bathe in moonfall and dress myself in dew. Thank you, and go Hawkeyes.